Imagine being a young freelancer, willing to work for next to nothing just for the experience. You create something that unexpectedly brings your client thousands of dollars, but instead of payment, you get complete radio silence. Then, months later, when all hope is lost, that very client panics over a website crash. What if this is your one and only shot to get paid? And how do you turn the tables without admitting a single thing? The story. The Freelancer's Revenge, or How to Make a Ghost Pay Up. About 8 years ago, I learned my first bitter freelance lesson when I got ghosted without pay. I was young, eager, and desperately trying to break into copywriting, so I took any gig I could get. My client was selling jewelry with elven symbols. Pure esoteric BS in my opinion, but at the time it didn't matter. We agreed on a pure performance deal. I got nothing up front, but I'd receive a 5% performance fee on sales generated by the landing page I'd create. Her WordPress store was really small, and I was aiming to make maybe $300 to $800 from it. Honestly, at that point, I would have been happy to just do it for practice and to build my portfolio. Long story short, I wrote the landing page and built it right inside her WordPress site. She started running some Facebook ads to it, and I was shocked to see that it was actually converting. $120 on day 1, $200 on day 2, $150 on day 3, $360 on day 4, and so on. By the end of the month, that single landing page brought in $6,000 in revenue. I honestly thought I'd struck gold. $300 in royalties in the first month? I was going to make bank from just 2 days of work. Well, predictably, she disappeared the moment I mentioned first invoice. 3 months went by. Nothing. No replies to emails, calls went unanswered. Meanwhile, I could see she was still running ads and sales were coming in because I still had access to her website. She was raking in thousands from my work and I was left with nothing. Then, out of nowhere, I got a panicked message. "My site is down. Are you doing this? Please stop." Truth be told, I had nothing to do with her store going down. It was probably just her cheap hosting. But after being ghosted for months while she made thousands off my work, I knew this could be my one and only shot at getting paid. So I decided to play along. But I had to be careful. I couldn't just admit in writing that I was the hacker and threaten her to pay up. What if she went to the police and showed them the messages? No, I knew I had to make her think I was involved, but not admit to anything at the same time. So I replied, "Sorry, but I'm not going to talk to you until you pay me what you owe me." This turned out to be the perfect level of vague. I never said I hacked her site. I never threatened to keep it down. I just looked suspicious AF. She immediately called me and asked me what I wanted. I calmly told her I still had access to her website and Google Analytics, I could see what she'd made from the landing page, and that I wanted what we agreed on, 5% of sales from that landing page. It ended up being just shy of $1,500. She said she'd take care of it. We got off the call, I sent her the final invoice, and she wired the money immediately. She then messaged me with a payment confirmation from her bank and asked me to enable her website. It worked! I was shaking when I typed back this reply. "I had nothing to do with your website crashing. You should talk to your hosting provider." I never heard from her again. Did you love this story of cleverness and well-deserved revenge? Then make sure to subscribe to our channel, like this video, and leave a comment below. Tell us if you've ever dealt with ghost clients in your freelance work and how you handled those situations.